Hello everyone, I'm Mike Gorna. Welcome back to my perfect playthrough of Final Fantasy VII. And last time I had maxed out Kate Sith and Vincent's kill counts for everyone's grudge. In fact, I maxed out all these characters' kill counts. Yuffie's and Cloud's were already maxed out, but I digress. And I just want to demonstrate for you everything that I've gone through up until this point. So, my strategy was simple. There are three places where you can ideally grind a bit. The Mythril Mines being one of them. I wanted to try to max out on the Master Magic, Master Command, and Master Summon Materia and get 3 copies of each of them. How do I do this? Very, very simple. I'll run around here and just have Vincent with the Fury Ring just one-shot all the enemies here. This is probably the most ideal place to just get kills in the game. However, the downside is that experience, skill, and ability points are at a minimum, since this is freakishly early in the game. So, how long did I stay in here for? Well, I'll tell you something. It took about a month or two before... No, wait. I actually, last time I came on here to record was September 24th of this year. That was when I last recorded part 84. So it took me a little over a month, well into October at the very least, to get from here to here. And what happened? Nope, that ain't it. Hold on. What is this? Normally I would see some actual results here. That is curious, indeed. Alright, you know what? It kind of dilutes it a bit, but here we are. When I get here, I keep grinding here until the results come on like this. Do you see that? I want to slow this down for you. No, that ain't it. By the way, see that? Those glitched text right there? This is what you call damage overflow. And Vincent is one of 2 characters that can easily do this by getting a high enough kill count in order to accomplish such a task. Right now, I am going to... And when I got strong enough to do that, I decided that I needed... I figured, okay, I was almost there to Emerald Weapon, but I still have a lot of materia left to farm, so... I decided to fly all the way here even though this is the Rocket Town side of things, you go over here to these woodlands. The Nibel Area, which has its own separate encounters from the Rocket Town area, by the way, where most enemies here will come in 5s or 6s. And here I just grind here over and over and over again. See, you get a lot of formations like those, which are either 5s or 6s. That's the most you can get in the entire game. There are a couple downsides, and this is one of them. There is also a pincer attack variant of that formation. So if you like, you can feel free to make your informed decision on where you would want to go. I think if you want to try master some materia, go to the Nibel area. And once you get so good that you have 3 sets of master magic and all you got are some all materias to master, I'm gonna stick around here for a bit. Or you feel like you're not amassed enough ability points for this. Or you feel that you're so close to done. You can head down to the Mideel area to finish off your grinding. Well, your materia grinding. And I'm going to just grind here until I mastered my final set of all materia. Because this is the final objective. And remember, I want to keep the underwater materia here because I only have about 5.6 million ability points up here. So what do you want? So here's what I'm trying to do. So what am I gonna do? Well, when I actually began the everyone's grudge grinding, Vincent had only killed like maybe a couple hundred enemies. So his death penalty wasn't doing a ton of damage, but now it's soap. And I currently have over 344 million gil. Christ. Alright. I mean, I totally understand why it's taking so long, because I'm putting my underwater materia in with the double AP growth armor, not the triple AP growth weapons. Try and master all materia in unison. You know what I'm saying? But understand that this is still moving a lot faster than it normally would by grinding here. Downside is you get fewer kills, but you master materia at a much faster rate. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. So I don't really talk about the mastering materia part. Which materias I've mastered specifically, I don't really put these on the timestamps. And the reason why I don't is because it largely doesn't matter what pieces of materia you decide to grind. That's entirely up at any point in time. That's entirely up to you. It's entirely up to you to figure out what materia to grind and when you should take time away from grinding. Other than the Midgar grind, which took up like 12 hours of my life, 7 of which was caught on camera. Man, that sure was a lot of fun. I like to spread out my grinding sessions out a bit, so I don't get too bored. And so I also make sure I have enough time to film the parts that I want to film. Right. Now I get to drop these all off right here. Look how quickly I'm accumulating Gil right here. I far blasted through the achievement prerequisite, and I'm now thinking maybe I can hit for the max possible Gil before it underflows back to 0. Eventually, I grew so much Gil. I'm at 1,406.5 million Gil, which is beyond insane. And our water materia here is at 1.3. No, wait, it's at 13 million Gil. It's 1 million. Hold on. Alright, it is 13 million ability points. So realizing this, took the gold chocobo and the high wind all the way back here in the Mythril Mines. Where I would grind right here. So you get the most ability points in experience in Gil off of Mideel, but you get fewer enemy encounters. You get the most encounters on average, 4 to 5 here in this room, but the worst XP, AP, and Gil counts. So ideal for grudge farming, but not so much materia farming. So how long did this last? Well, looky here. Up here on this file I had over 2 billion Gil. And here I decided, while doing the math, I was going to try to master all my materia all at once with the 2 weapon fights, which you will see in a bit. Note that I also decided to remove the underwater materia because I don't want to accidentally max that one out too prematurely. And I removed the triple AP weapons. The reason for this is because I kept thinking Vincent still hasn't killed enough enemies to one-shot Emerald weapon by himself. So I keep fighting in here until I mastered most of the low AP materia from the magic, particularly magic materia. And I lowered most of the others to the 50,000 range. 50,000 or 100,000 range. This is where this file comes in. And note that Sid is back in the lineup. This is because I'm back to all farming once again. And the underwater materia is at 16,211,000. And I need to manipulate its numbers so I could essentially grind it up as efficiently as possible. So I kept grinding like this, and sure, this is still terrible AP yield, but it's all material on triple AP growth. And I need to take it on baby steps anyways. And what I need is the underwater materia to reach a certain value. Like, in this case it says A5. It needs to read 15 or 65. As the last two digits, or I guess the first two digits, depending on how you look at it. So I'm just going to keep circling around until I get to the digits that I need from the underwater materia. The last two digits need to be 15 or 65, because that will be where it becomes the easiest to grind up the underwater materia. Also, I need to get my Gil count close to the max. After all, we are nearing the very end of the road for Final Fantasy VII here. So it's 19. And now it says 49. I think that's 77. Yes. Oh, 5. Okay, so I wasn't able to get to the values that I wanted. There is a trick that I could show off for you guys. See, underwater's at 05 right now. It's actually much more important to max out the, master underwater material and then master your Gil. And the reason for this... Oops. Alright, let me try that again. Sorry I wasn't paying attention. encounters toggle on. It says 35. And because field encounters are always set in stone, the first spell will always be against 5 snakes worth 30 ability points. And that's where we are at now. Underwater materia right here. Of course, this is the part where I tried I removed the underwater materia. And either finish my grind in here, or better yet, fly down to Mideel. And get done faster this way. Now, I'm not going to do the whole mastering all materia thing once again, because that's way too tedious. Once I master all my all materia yet again here, it's now time to do Midgard-Zolom strats. At this point, I'm at 2,075,000,000 gil. I try to grind up all my material once again. I'm going to go. I risk going over the limit, especially in right now. I'm not quite sure how close I am to mastering the all materia. I need 16,777,000. Let me try that again. I need 60,777,215 AP on my underwater materia. And this is where Midgard-Zolom comes into play. With triple AP growth, he gets 75. So it's 40. $15. $90. And back to 65. Now, I am going to cut this episode here right now. And the reason for this is because this is going to take such a long time. My strategy is, while doing this, since I'm playing this on the Nintendo Switch, my advice to all of you is do something else with it. If you're playing this on a Nintendo Switch, do something else on your spare time, like go watch like a YouTube video while the game just grinds itself for you. And once the YouTube video ends, check up on check up on your progress. All you really need to do is just smash A over and over again. It's that simple. So yeah, I don't need to show you the full results of this. Next time we come back, you will see the underwater materia right where I need it for the fights against Emerald Weapon and Ruby Weapon. So if you like this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I greatly appreciate it. With all out of the way, this is Mike Gordon, signing out.